about what happened. Okay. On July the 9th, 2023, just a few weeks ago, Jessica and Travion, they were excited. She was 37 weeks pregnant at that time, and they were really, really looking forward to the delivery of their firstborn child. Her water broke at about 10 o'clock in the morning on the 9th. Appropriately, she went over to labor and delivery over the Southern Regional. They admitted her and put her on an IV and gave her some medicine to basically progress the delivery. She labored for about 10 hours, and then probably around 10, or strike that about 8:40 in the evening, she was fully dilated and told her to start pushing. Well, during the course of the pushing, the baby stopped descending. There's something called a shoulder dystocia, fancy word for saying that the baby's shoulders could not fit through the pelvic girdle. It got stuck by the bone there in the pelvic girdle. That was recognized, and what wound up happening after that is just brutal. Dr. St. Julian came in, and she, in the process of trying to deliver this baby, pulled on the baby's head and neck so hard and manipulated them so hard that the bones in the baby's skull, face, and neck were broken. When Dr. St. Julian finally took Miss Ross to the operating room for a C-section, a cesarean section, where they cut the belly and deliver the baby through the abdomen, when the womb was open, the feet came out, the body came out, and there was no head. The head was stuck in the vagina, and the head subsequently was delivered vaginally. The baby had been decapitated. Dr. St. Julian was grossly negligent for applying ridiculously excessive force on the baby's head and neck. Dr. St. Julian and the nurses at Southern Regional Medical Center, they were grossly negligent for not getting the help of the on-site in-hospital OB in a timely manner. They have a hospitalist obstetrician who's there on site. And when doctors have problems with delivery, the first thing you do is call them and you get help. You get another perspective, another angle. This was not done in a timely manner, negligently. And then also the nurses at Southern Regional Medical Center were grossly negligent for failing to advocate and insist in other capacities that Ms. Ross got a C-section quicker, sooner, in a more timely manner. So those are the allegations that we claim in this suit. We just filed it. We're going to be very, very aggressive with the discovery. We're going to put all of these people who were in the room under oath and find out what they have to say specifically about what happened that tragic evening. That is the essence of our suit. That's the essence of the press conference. So we're going to open things up for question right now.
Have you spoken with the hospital? I mean, why do you think they tried to cover this up?
Yeah, we cannot speculate about what the motivations were.
What should have been a joyous moment, the birth of this little girl, turned into anguish. She was handed to her parents with a large gash across her cheek. How it happened will shock you. Little Kayani was accidentally slashed with a scalpel during an emergency C-section. A plastic surgeon was brought in to do what he could to repair the baby's face, giving her 13 stitches. The parents say the hospital tried to downplay the incident.
They told you it was a scratch?
I said, what happened to her face? She's like, oh, she just got a scratch on her face. It's not just a scratch.
Dr. Jacques Moritz is an OBGYN in New York City.
As a practicing OB of 30 years, I've never seen a cut this deep or this long.
Fetal lacerations happen in only 1.9% of cases.
The problem is that the lining of the uterus and the distance between that and the baby's face is millimeters. So when you're using a knife, it's very easy to go through the uterus and just, I would say, touch the baby's skin, not completely go through it the way they did in this picture.
Denver Health Medical Center released a statement saying, "We are saddened that there was an injury to the baby's face, but are relieved the baby was delivered healthy and is now at home."